the Milwaukee results are in. Chosen best in fishing is Milwaukee Offshore Fishing Charters. Relax on Lake Michigan's wide open water and enjoy a true fishing adventure. At Milwaukee Offshore Fishing Charters, we have fun and catch huge king salmon and trout. We use high-tech lures and equipment to ensure the most fish every trip. We have 3 custom fishing boats that can handle large groups. Children welcome. Call now, 414-553-9800, 414-553-9800, or visit us at MilwaukeeOffshoreFishing.com. Book now.
Welcome to the 2024 Derby City Classic here in Elizabeth, Indiana at Caesars, Southern Indiana. I am Brian Hallelujah Hollenbeck, and shortly will be in the booth with me will be Dale Little Cheddar Lorenz. He's out meeting with somebody right now real quick, but he will be in the booth here shortly. We've got a match between Ken Shults and John Lynch in our Banks event right now. 4th round of the Banks event, and we are going to get them rolling because we're a little bit behind, so we're going to get them to lag. And we will see who's going to start this party. Again, I want to thank you all for tuning in here to Outer Point Streaming. Please smash up that like button for us. Share this video wherever you can, no matter what platform you're on, Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. And if you are not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button for us on YouTube, as well as follow us on Facebook and Twitch, and share away. We certainly appreciate all the support. The more likes we get on our videos, the more we get recommended to watch our stuff. So we certainly appreciate all that support. And again, as you have just seen coming in here, the videos that we had done, we want to truly thank all of our sponsors, especially Inside Pool Magazine, because if it wasn't for them, Miss Autumn, Crucella, Tracy Lerma, and introduction from Eddie Altman to those individuals, we wouldn't be here without them. They're the ones who invited us here on behalf of them, so we certainly appreciate that. And the other 3 sponsors, which I will talk about here shortly after we get a little bit of a break or in between a game here, I'm going to put our sponsor page up and talk a little bit about them, because obviously without them helping us get here and doing this, we wouldn't be here as well. So we can't thank them enough. Those 3 sponsors are P-Shower, Milwaukee Offshore Fishing Charter, and Maynard Abert of Colonial Life. And I will talk a little bit more about them once we get a little bit of a break here, so I can put that page up and give you some great information about them. Oh, my apologies. Let me get that scoreboard up there for you. So we got John Lynch up at the table now. He broke dry. Ken attempted that first bank and missed, so John is back up at the table. First game and a race to 3. Wow, did he spin that back? Oh, that was a pretty sporty shot there, let me tell you. Gives him a 1-0 ball count lead. And let me explain, I just want to explain the scoreboard that we have here so everybody's fully aware of what these numbers represent here on our scoreboard. So you've got the outer point streaming logo in the middle. The 2 boxes on either side of the logo is the race. So it's a race to 3 in this banks. So race to 3, and the boxes next to that, which are in the light gray, are the actual ball counts. So each time a person makes a ball, we will put a number in there. If they're minus a ball, we'll get that on there. So the first person to 5 is 9-ball banks. First person to 5 will win the game. And then the 2 boxes that are in bold letters on the outsides of either side of the scoreboard is the actual games that they have won. So right now it's currently 0-0 and a ball count of 1-0 in favor of John Lynch over Ken. Okay, John back up at the table. I'm not seeing a whole lot here. Kind of in a 8-ball could get cut, come across it, come across the face, come short rail back to the side, or he's actually doing that with the 6-ball. Come across the front side of the 6, bank it back over to the other side. He came a little long on that one, so he didn't cut it enough, hit it a little too thick. Ken back up at the table now. So I like that 2-ball. I like the 2-ball back. Looking straight down the barrel, and I think he's liking it too. So he's hoping to pocket in the lower left corner pocket. And he does just that. Good shot. That makes it 1-1 ball count. First player to 5 wins this game. What's up?
Or,
What's that?
I heard you summoned me. What's going on?
Well, where's Chatter?
He is downstairs talking to Pagulayan storefront.
Ah. How? All right, we got John and Ken battling it out here with a score of 1-1.
First game going on here. I
First
just jumped
game.
in.
Yes, sir. First game.
Is that John at the table or is that
John.
Ken?
Yep, it is John at the table right now. John Lynch. Ken is currently sitting down with his cue in his hand. So I'm not quite sure. So he was gonna. Oh, he called that 3 rails. That was a pretty sporty effort there.
I did not see the call, but he looked at it an awful long time, as he should. It almost went.
It was a pretty sporty effort.
So, what does Ken really have here? The 8?
You know, this
much
ball.
else.
You know, this ball's off the rail a little bit. He's going to have to hold this quite a bit, though.
Little inside, step to the side.
Yep.
Hard.
Yep. Overcut it and put some inside in. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Almost a scratch.
That's going to. That did not drop. He hooked him.
Sitting on. Yes, he
He
did.
hooked him, and he just walked by and said sorry about that. he, that's one of those where it's just like, oh boy, can't believe that did not go in.
The old deep shelf.
And
on
that
the-
I tell you what, that was a great hit. It really was.
So that'll spot up. What else we got going on here? 6 back.
Yeah, and it looks like that 5 ball might be the shot. 5 ball on the side,
5 cross side. 6 comes back.
or yeah,
I just like to call them all out and just try and.
right. See which one he picks.
Yeah.
Looks like he might be trying that 4 ball. Bring the 4 ball back down on the other side of the 8. I'm not quite sure why.
Oh. Look out the window. It's a good looking at the table. That's pretty accessible.
It's
On the screen,
accessible,
it
but I
looks
tell you
tight.
what, though, I kind of like. I mean, the 5 ball I think is a pretty easy
Cross side.
cross side bank. But again, some people.
Hit it pretty
Oh
good.
my lord! Some people like certain shots. There's almost the last time we
I
were
was-
sitting here, the guy that loved the long.
I was trying to think of his name. Was it Brandon?
Brandon.
Yeah.
Brandon loved those
And just
long
nailed 'em.
table banks. And it's all about comfort. If you feel more comfortable,
Over a
comfortable with a
shot?
certain shot,
Should probably take it.
take it. Yep, I agree. Wow.
Nailed that one too.
Another one.
So he's got a couple options here, I think. Three, I think, is the best one. Straight back.
3 is definitely the best one. I don't think he's got the 8. And the 7 would be a little tight. 3 is definitely the shot.
I thought he might jump on that 6 with that.
Oh, he hit the 8 and it put it in its way.
Ooh.
It was going. It was definitely going.
Thought he was going to jump on that 6 like Brandon. He just made 2 of them.
Right,
Make it
yeah.
3.
Oh, good, he's back. I gotta go stretch my legs.
Yeah, a little cheddar in the house. Guess he's done talking to the representatives down at the Pagulian booth.
Wow, that was a beautiful shot.
Nailed that.
That was a great shot. 3-2.
You want me to switch? You want your throne?
No, I'll take over Brian's spot. You can stay right there.
Bringing the 8 straight back. A little short. Bounced all the way back up the table.
San Fran scored.
Got a pretty good look here at the 7. Giving it a pretty good look.
Us old guys, right?
We were just fighting over glasses. I don't know who's who. I handed them both pair.
What's going on here, Chip?
Oh, not much. John made a couple of nice straight back, full table shots. Ball counts correct. 4 on the table. Ken's got 3. John's got 2. Still the first game. Both hit some pretty good shots.
Well, that's what we'd
I
like
don't-
to see on Outer Point streaming.
6 does not go. A little misleading on the screen.
Yeah, I don't know if he can cross over this 8 either. He's going down bottom left. Ooh, he could. It's a good shot. He had to hit that really well to not double kiss that.
Yeah, Brian gave me a little tip last game about seeing the pocket with the cue ball.
Oh, boy.
You familiar with that?
I am. It's
What's
not
the
a- it's-
percentage on that? 80?
Well, if it's Brian shooting in it, then you're at like 15%.
I know there's exceptions. to all-
85% that he misses, without a doubt. But if you're asking somebody else, then yeah, it might work. So he learned that from Pete Hurd.
Yeah.
And who better to learn from Wisconsin, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So
Taking a look at the 8 straight back.
you know,
I always just
I
kind of looked
agree
at the
with that
equal
to a-
distances and stuff. I never really had a system. If it looks like a double kiss, I just load it up with right. But
you know, and
you
that's
know.
actually what I was just about to say, Chip, is the fact that you can put so much English on the ball, and speed and everything else determines whether you're going to come back and hit that ball for a second time or not. So
I shouldn't say with right inside. Get it to go behind it is what I do. But
Mhm.
again, I'm behind the mic, not out on the table.
yes, sir. Those who can't play commentate.
I'm here.
My Fargo keeps, you know, when
I'll trade you.
when I was playing a lot, you know, watching some of the better players, my Fargo was going up without even playing. Now, after watching some bad matches in Wisconsin, I think my Fargo dropped just by watching some of the matches. You know,
Okay.
not even playing.
Yeah, I'm
Just
fairly
kidding,
new.
folks.
About 5 years ago, I took it kind of serious, or wanted to improve, and still on that journey. And I was amazed that when I took a little break off, my Fargo was being adjusted, and I didn't understand how.
I think we missed one for Ken. I think he's on the hill. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, if I am wrong, then we're going to find out real quick. Oh,
Stayed up on that shelf again. Couple of them. Yeah, you were gone. He did the same thing, opposite side, exact pocket, opposite side. He hung the cue ball on the shelf.
yeah, these are snug. I mean, they're 4 1/4, but or I'm sorry, aren't these 4 1/2 on the 9-footers?
I said after today, I'm going to start carrying a tape measure around.
Yep.
Lots of discussion today about that. Numerous people.
I think they're 4 1/2.
I listened to a podcast, and I thought they were 4 1/4, but we don't know. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure
Bigfoot-
not. The reason being is so last year or the year before they tried 4 1/4 inch pockets, and all of the matches lasted so long
Yep.
that the time kept every match was so far behind. They had to go back to 4 1/2 inch pockets.
Yeah, just to get it done.
Yep.
I talked to the guy, representative down on the floor. What his exact title was, I don't know. He was talking to someone who worked here, and they said, go ask that guy with the headphones on. He measured the pockets. He physically measured the pockets. And he said they physically measured 4 to 4 and a 32nd
Wow,
on Bigfoot.
that's pretty specific.
I got lucky and was able to hit a couple down there.
On the Bigfoot table?
Yeah.
Nice. I'd have to use a bridge on every shot. And I
I
mean, no
was-
matter what, you know, it's a 5-foot by 10-foot table. I'd need a step ladder and a bridge.
Did you see Corey Duell doing dual things as he does? He was breaking with the bridge. He put the bridge in his left hand and wrapped his arm around it, kind of, I don't know how, but sturdied it up. And I was shocked just to see it, but whatever works for you, and he's a pro, and he's making money at it, so God bless him.
Corey Duell is a thinker when it comes to. Oh, look at this shot! Are you kidding me? Wow,
Gave that a pretty good roll.
that was one heck of an effort.
Called it in the side. 3, I believe, here.
Mm-hmm.
Looking good. Very close.
Yeah. Outer points again.
Yep, outer points got him.
I was telling Brian the other day, I think what we should do is have like a little biography.
A biography? A biography on who?
Or, just a little bio about outer points.
And Ken wraps that one up.
All right, 1-0 in favor of Ken.
Yeah, John's sitting. Take a break for a while? You want back in or you want to? No, I'm just asking.
I'll stretch a little bit.
Yeah. All right, here comes game 2. Ken at the wheel.
Good solid break. 1 ball down, and a 2 and a 4 might go in. 2 for sure. Nope. All right. That leaves Ken with pretty much no shot.
So 3 on the break there.
3 on the break and nothing to shoot on. That's
Crazy.
tough.
Oh, nice shot. Invented one there. 3 rails into the side. One
Good
a little
attempt.
wide.
Good attempt.
Gonna spot up the Caterpillar now.
It's a pretty one too. Yellow, blue, and orange. Those are not. We're missing the Green Bay Packer colors. They're playing tonight.
So,
Chip.
are they?
They're playing San Francisco tonight in San Francisco. I need my Packers to win.
I am gonna get cussed out here, but I do not watch the NFL.
All right. You're out of here.
Okay. All right, folks.
Yep. Say goodbye to Chip, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, it
So
gets a
we
little
got-
frustrating sometimes. All 9
So-
balls are on the table.
Yep.
We got nothing going on. 7, bottom left.
Good job avoiding a double kiss.
No doubt. So goes.
So he's got the 9 back, 8 back. 9 is better, easier shot. I don't really see anything else. What do you see there, Dale?
9 back. Top right.
Drills it.
That one goes in.
Believe he's
Mr.
gonna
Lynch with 1. 8 ball, same pocket. Mm-hmm. We'll just keep marking John's score. 1, cross-side.
Bridged over some balls, but it looks like that 7 goes. 1 goes. Gotta go the other way. A little short. So, what's the score on your Packer game over there?
7-6. Green Bay is losing.
Okay.
That's 1 point. I'll tell you, they had an incredible, incredible week last week against the Cowgirls. Oh, I'm sorry. I
Nice.
said Cowboys wrong. My bad.
I did see some memes floating around that
Couple thousand or so.
not watching still thought they were funny.
Yeah, there's some good ones out there. Mr. Johnny Archer in the room.
I got his autograph the other day.
Look at there.
John drills it straight back. All right. I took a little break there. Check the ball count here. 6 on the table. John's got 3. It all adds up.
That one is dead center of the pot. Ooh. Not dead center, but it's
So-
still going in.
So Johnny Archer is in the house, as they say. What about his nemesis, Buddy Hall? Is he still
You know what?
alive? Still
Let's-
playing? Is he doing anything? I know he was operating a pool hall, owned it, and operated it, something with his wife, I believe.
There's Johnny standing in the upper left-hand corner. Well, if he called that 3 rails, that would have been an incredible shot, but I don't believe he did.
Think he's just going to pocket this?
Yep. John's going to play. Ooh,
Oh,
I like that even better.
very nice. Go. Hello, Mr. Archer. Shook the hand of history there.
How you doing, Johnny? What's new? How you been?
Want to sit in? Green Bay and San Fran. These 2 guys? No. But depends what you're looking at. Pleasure. Pleasure, man. Message you on Facebook? Will do. Okay. You said message him on Facebook. Guess I'll talk.
Well, we got the caterpillar broken up.
All
And I
right.
think if I'm at the table, I'm probably going to play that 1.
That's it. I don't know if he's looking at the 5 here or what. Yeah, 5. Stiffen it
Yeah,
up.
that was a lot harder shot than the 1, in my opinion.
John looking at the 1 cross side. A little wide. All right. Ken stepping up to the table here. Taking a look at a 2. Pretty straightforward.
Down she goes. All right, 1 more for Ken. Ball count is correct. Bottom right, eyeball. Nope. That's going to make the 4 probably. Might run out of steam. Might run out of steam.
Ticky tick, as they say. All right, John's back at the table. 6 straight back. Looks pretty good here. Might have to stiffen it up a little bit. Beautiful. Beautiful. John's looking at the 1 straight back.
I don't think they had a choice. They didn't have a choice, though.
Made it.
Because none of those were determined yet.
So John wraps that one up. All right. John at the table here. Game count 1-1. We got 2, 4, 6, 7 balls on the table. I wasn't paying attention too much there. John had a nice over the top in the bottom left corner on your screen. Landing pretty good on stuff here. Good look at the 9.
Wow.
Shorten it up just enough.
John's coming out
Almost over shortened it. My mistake.
Yeah. He's coming out firing on all cylinders in this game. I think I did play the 8 in the bottom right. And
he
John is electing to do the same.
Back down on that 8 ball. John fires, and it's
4 in a row.
Center pocket.
5 upper right.
Pretty straightforward. Here it comes. Just keep doing what you're doing, John.
Almost banked out of the entire game. Pretty impressive.
Yes.
That's some good work.
Spots up 2. Adds up to 10.
Huh. Well, that's interesting. Are we playing 10 ball banks? We must be. I could have sworn he made 4.
I have no idea.
You know, even though it's never happened before, some people have said that, I could be wrong.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, I get it. I understand that.
That's big of you, but I've never heard that. I'm full of them, folks. I'll be here all night.
Yeah, don't forget to tip your bartenders and waitresses on your way out. Thank you.
And
Thank you for service.
I will keep my day job.
Good idea.
All right. John, back at the table here.
9 ball, upper right. Would be my shot. It's going to come up a little bit long. All right. How about 9 ball, upper left?
That'd be my choice.
Or 4 cross side.
Ooh. I wouldn't mind stiffing that up. That's one of my... I'm comfortable with those. I'll just word it that way.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the things I've been working on. I use too much of the bottom of the ball.
And that's, when we grew up playing pool, that was the cool thing to do, was a draw stroke. Hey, watch what I can do with this cue ball. Watch, I'll hit that ball there, and then I'll make the cue ball come backwards. And people are, oh, wow, that's so cool. And it doesn't go away. It's a fun shot. But, yeah, you can use it too much.
Yeah.
And most amateurs, honestly, they use the draw stroke way, way too much. I'll tell you what, if he was trying to make that in the bottom left, there's no way that was going in.
I thought he might have been going for the side, which is kind of a small pocket.
That was tiny.
Even when you're on the top of the table, it's still small.
That would have been, itty bitty.
Can probably come over the top of this 9. What does he got here? 5 back, straight back. Over the top of that. Looks like that's what he's doing. Looking pretty good.
That's going to miss.
Yep.
Oh! That was a good shot.
Little chalk dust in that pocket there.
Yeah, that was a hard shot.
Hit the rail. I didn't think it was going. Then I saw it hit the inside of the jaw. I said it's going. Then it rattled. Still rolling forward. Does a good job of clearing balls. I think he did that during the first game. 2-way. So what are we looking at here? Seven back where the cue ball is. 9 cross side.
Jeepers, man, that's a hard shot.
I'm not seeing much else though.
I'm.
What is the rule with going 3 on the cue ball? Is it the last ball, or is it not allowed here at the Derby? Going 3 on with the cue.
That, I think that's part of 9 ball banks as a general rule. So I believe it is in effect. Don't quote me on that. I may be
in your
completely
guess.
wrong.
In your guess, is it just the last ball or is it any time?
Always the last ball.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't do it at any other point.
So John's got
It's
3.
tough.
Ken is skunked this game so far. Probably waiting to get back to the table. Moving things around out there. I don't know if the 5 goes past the 7. I don't see much.
That makes two of us.
If he shot at that
I'm a little
bottom
perplexed here.
side off the top rail, he could go off the foot rail because the 9's further up this go around. I think he's looking at the 5 straight back here.
Wait, what? Whoa, and how do you hit that?
Boom. I did not think it went.
That makes two of us. I was just as surprised as you are.
Yeah.
All right, one
yeah.
for Ken. He's on the board. Opened his bank account. Sorry.
To quote Alex Paguline, boom. His voice is a little higher, though.
It is. Boom. Maybe not quite that high.
Talked to him a couple times today. Nice guy. Just
Yeah, Alex, super guy. Oh, that's so
no.
close. He's trying for that side.
Good.
I did not know he called that pocket. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's a little misleading looking on the
7.
screen. You don't see the pocket they tap, but when you're looking out the window, they do. But everything's reversed.
7 upper left.
Pretty straightforward here.
Yeah.
Rattled another one. Well, 2 on the 9. I don't think the 6-3 is possible. Educate me, Dale. What do you see?
I think I'm gonna go 2
2?
rails on the 9, right in the lower right, just like so, with a little bit more spin. Oy.
I think they're going to, well, one goes 2 rails here. They might start knocking them in here pretty quick.
That's a hard 2-railer on that one.
Yeah, a little,
Well, I mean, if he
little
could,
close to the 4-ball, I believe it is.
yeah, if he could dig down on the bottom of the cue ball a little bit, I don't think it would be too bad. But what did he call? The
I did-
6 ball
I
in
didn't
the
see.
bottom right. 3 rails. Yep, 3 rails. Watch this shot.
I think the cue ball is going to chase it around.
No. Mm-mm. Watch this.
Oh, good job of getting it clearing the cue ball. Oh, John. Well done.
That was a heck of an attempt. That's the fun part of this game. 9-ball banks is you see some creativity.
That's one of the things I like about the game.
You actually got to use your brain just a smidge, which is good for those who only have just a smidge. you know what I'm saying?
Got to flex it once in a while.
Yep. Oh, did it get enough?
Ken coming back with
Oh.
his own 3. Double kissed it. So, our sponsors today, Inside Pool Magazine.
Who's that? That is Autumn Gricella, Tracy Lerma. And if it wasn't for, we call him the Shine, big old bald man from Florida.
I was going to ask you to fill me in.
Mr. Eddie Altman.
Oh,
Yeah, if it wasn't for Eddie, who does a lot of the juniors, it's just a little backstory.
I know of Eddie.
Okay.
Him I know.
So
I know.
Eddie is the reason that we ended up in Villa Rica, Georgia last March.
At the
at the
juniors.
Junior Nationals.
Yeah.
Yep. And became very good friends with Eddie over the last year. We probably talk once a week, once every other week, somewhere
Nice.
around there. And he does a ton for the juniors and is trying to do more and more and more and more. Anyway, he is the one that introduced me to, well, that would have been cool. Autumn Gricella and Trace Lerma from Inside Pool Magazine. So without
Okay.
his aid, we wouldn't be sitting here right now. So
Nice.
we owe a lot of people, actually, and yourself, Chip. You've done.
Oh,
you've done so much for us in sharing all of our posts, social media, talking with Peace Hour. You know, you're at the top of the list for those who have helped us. So that does not go unnoticed or unappreciated. So
Very
thank
kind
you.
words. Glad to do it. Love helping out good people.
Why are you
back-
helping us then?
Back to Eddie.
He's
I had a
he's
brief interaction with him, and pleasant stand-up guy.
he's a good dude.
And noble cause, getting the juniors
And
advancing
sorry,
it. You know,
Yeah, sorry to our review. It's not. I shouldn't even be apologizing, to be quite honest with you, because it's part of what we do at Outer Point Streaming. But we're not talking about the match because there's no balls being pocketed. But so last year at the juniors,
Ken took a good roll at a over-the-top 4 cross back.
and I think John is going to take on this one ball in the bottom left. I know I would, because this will get him on the hill. But anywho, so we had two tables running side by side with the juniors, and Eddie decided that he was going to give $100 bill. He was refereeing one of the tables, so he was going to. Wow,
Well done.
That's a beautiful shot.
And John's on the hill.
Nice two-reeler. So anyway, Eddie Altman offered a $100 bill on the table that he was refereeing for any junior that made a 9-ball break. $400 later. So
These juniors are getting good.
oh yeah, and Savannah Easton was one of them that got it, and Caden Hillman, you know him. Anyway, so I didn't think that was very fair because the table right next to him was not. They didn't have the same deal, so I put up the same offer, and that cost me $200, which it's cool because it all goes to the kids.
Good cause and juniors. I often, excuse me, I often say the right path is not always the shortest. I'll tell you that.
Amen.
So glad you stepped up.
It's fun, just to see
You know.
the smile on their face is so cool. Wow. How he got away from the double hit and that thing still ending up short is pretty astronomical. All right, 4 cross side is, I think, what I would be playing here. Or actually, yeah. Bottom left. Bottom left, catch the point. Nope.
Taking a long look at this 4-ball here, straight back. Little wide. About a diamond or so.
Or so. Maybe more. What would Chip do?
What would Chip do? I would probably try and come over the top of that 1. Cross side. It's pretty thin, but I'm not, okay. Well, that's what I would have done. Ken's looking at a 2-rail in the side.
That's a good shot. Given that he missed it, I would have not played that shot. Had he made it, then I would have definitely played that. That's what a good commentator would do, because they don't know how to play.
I'm learning all the time.
Yeah. There's winning, and there's learning. That's it. There's nothing else. Losing, then
You're learning.
You're not learning.
Ken taking Sweep at the one ball here, bounced it right off the point, straight back.
Outer points. Oh, I forgot to tell you. So, Brian and I are going to write a one of those words. You know what that word is?
Stop at bio,
Bio.
and they'll understand it's a biography.
Biography. Right. So, we're going to write a biography on how outer points came to be. You know, why?
Okay.
Because people. What is outer?
I took a stab.
What's outer points? What is that?
I took a stab at that biography, if you remember. You had a little contest on Facebook. Mine wasn't real accurate. I'll give you that.
Oh, I remember that. I do remember that.
There's a lot of typing. I didn't know I had voice
Yeah,
to text at that point.
I can't remember. There were quite a few people that were guessing.
So, you were saying, going to write a biography on how Outer Points got started?
So we're gonna put it on our Facebook page and everything else. That way we don't have to explain it on air. Because, I mean, YouTube's already shut us down, 37 times? Pretty sure. Somewhere
Wow.
around there. Oh, yeah.
Interesting fact. I didn't know that.
We get fired at least once a week.
You only get fired if you're trying.
That's right. Last week we made $1.83. All right, that finishes this game. Mr. Lynch jumps into the lead of 2-1. Sorry.
Been a wonderful ride. I've seen some bright lights shining behind me and some angels singing. Mr. Brian Hallelujah Hollenbeck walked up behind me. Yes, Dale, that's what happened.
That's not funny.
I was here.
That's not funny.
All right. I'll see you later, buddy.
Thanks, Chip. Much appreciated.
Wow, what a shot that was.
That was a beautiful bank by John. That's
nice
another
shot.
beauty.
Yeah, I can't. That was a tight fit, and he fit that in there. All right, we got a score of 1-1 with John on the hill for the match. So Ken has got to get his feet, his bank account rolling. All right, tried to take that up table, one rail.
And he's leaving Ken with a pretty basic bank, one cross side.
There's a straight back bank to the one ball into the side pocket, which is going to give Ken 2-1 lead. Oh, coming back. That was close. Two rail back down, but where did he call that?
I thought he was pointing by
Z-bank.
the 7.
Z-bank or three. Oh, no, he was trying to Z-bank it back into the side pocket. Tell you, it wasn't a bad effort.
That was pretty good.
Trying it up in the corner up here. Yeah, he had to.
You got to hit that
he
one
had
a
to
lot
get-
harder.
Well, yeah, but he was going to shorten it up, but he's got to cut that a lot more too, though, you know.
A little safety play.
Yeah, a lot of the pockets are getting blocked again here now. Wow, what a great shot. I think Ken or
Ken?
John.
John made that?
I think John made. So there's 2.
Yeah, there's 5 balls on the table.
Yeah.
The face mask.
Ken tried to come across the face of that 5 ball. Bank it across, cross corner. Came a little short. come across the face of this, try to come up table. Oh, no, 3 rails.
3 on the side.
Oh.
I like that shot.
Yeah, I do too. I do too.
Oh, no, this is just the matches that we've had the 2 days. So streaming matches here. Yes. Yeah.
All right. John is attempting, I think is he coming across the face of that? I didn't see what pocket he called. Oh, 4 rails. Oh, 4 rails, and he. Oh, man. That was close.
Wow.
That was close. Well, if that 8 ball wasn't there, the 7 ball would be a little easier shot.
Twice cross side.
Yeah, it's about the only thing he's really got. I think I think he's coming this way in the upper left-hand corner. Is he banking it that way?
Oh.
Wow.
He didn't miss that by
was
much.
So close. So close. 7 in the side. 1 rail. A little short. I like where he left the cue ball, brought it back so that 9 ball definitely was not accessible to bring it back. I mean, the 5 ball is going to be tough anyway.
Sussex.
He made that one. He make that one? Sorry, we were looking at something with the computer here.
Yeah, I'm assuming Ken must. Yeah,
Yep.
he did. Just to move the ball.
Apologize for that. We got some computer issues going on here. Oh, just a little short there. Come across the face of the 7 ball and try to bank it in that upper left corner pocket is really all he's got. Yep, just like that. Unfortunately, a little short again. Oh. I think this 5 ball, they can get enough spin on this 5 ball to bank it back. Same pocket, upper left corner pocket as we're looking at the screen.
Yep.
Sure did.
He got it.
Dead in the hole. It's John. Yep. 3-3. 3-3, folks. Oh, look at this. What?
Nope.
Oh, I thought he got it.
Coos.
Jeez, I don't know what he's at. Did you see where he called this one?
Yeah, upper right. I mean, sorry, lower right. Oh, this will be in the. Yeah, actually, he could play lower right or left.
Yep. He called left. Oh. Way short. That's going to take that ball. Yeah, the only thing he has again is come across the face of it. Try to come back across the upper left corner pocket as they're looking at the screen. Wow.
Great shot. Fantastic for Ken. Puts him on the hill.
Yep, and he needs this. If he allows John to get these next two balls, the match is over.
Good defensive shot if you can get that cue all the way down to the. Yeah, either way. Still a good defensive shot.
Yep. Try to clip that. Oh, no, he did not want to.
Yeah, and almost scratched in the side, too.
So one thing he did not want to do, he clipped the three nice, but then he came back and ran right into the 8-ball. Oh, wow. Great shot by
Hill.
Hill, and if John makes this, the match is done. John is on the hill. Four rails.
I think it's Mike.
Four rails. Wow. Holy cow. Wow. What a shot. What a shot. To end the match, four railer. What's the beauty of that?
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that. That's fantastic.
Alrighty, folks. Well, once again, thank you all for tuning in here to Outer Point Streaming. I'm Brian Hallelujah Hollenbeck. In the booth with me tonight is Dale
Little Cheddar
Lorenz, and we want to thank our sponsors. We can't thank them enough. Up and down, all around. I appreciate. We both appreciate the fact that you guys stepped up and really gave us the opportunity, and two, help support us getting here. So. Everybody that's out there watching, please smash up that like button for us, share this stream, and also please support our sponsors. If you have a chance, call Mater for some insurance, call Mark for a fishing charter, and again, remember, mention Outer Point Streaming, you get a special gift when you complete your charter. Check out P Shower for some wonderful, wonderful cues.
Thank you to Riley and Steve Douglas, Riley P. Shower and Joe.
So again, thank you all for tuning in here. We're going to prepare for our next one. Have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, whenever you're
watching.
Whenever you're watching.
See ya.
All right, see you soon.